Superintendent President, who's going to open our program, Dr. Raul Rodriguez.
Thank you, Scott. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to start off with a question for you. So we know the Lions roar, but do Panthers roar?
Yes. Yes.
I think we found out the answer to that, right? Yeah. And this came out in 4 ways. Our 4 teams, our men's soccer team, our women's soccer team, our men's cross country, and our women's cross country. And they roared across this state and said, Hartnell's here, we're on the map, we're back from the pandemic, and you've got to deal with us. And so we're going to celebrate them today. But first I want to introduce a couple of people. The president of our board of trustees, Erica Padilla-Chavez. Let's give her a hand. And our student body
here a little bit because the TV cameras are right.
Hernandez. So as I said, the reason we're here today is to celebrate these teams. And I want to just remind you of their accomplishments. So with their victory last Sunday, our women's soccer team became the 2021 state champion in women's soccer.
Yeah!
So they were number 1 out of 83 teams across the state, 83 women's soccer teams. Most of those 83 schools are much bigger schools than Hartnell, so that makes it even tougher. So this was a tough road to go to get to that, be that final team. This is also Hartnell's first championship in women's sports. So congratulations, this is a first ever.
Best friends. Women's soccer, my best friends.
Our men's soccer were no slouches either. I mean, they were amazing as well in their own right. And I watched them play a few times, precision passing, just incredible skills. I'm a former soccer player, so I tell you, I admire both of these teams for the ability that they have. And they're way above my level, I'll tell you, especially now. So we saw them play, the men's team play some of the best teams regionally in our area, and the triple CAA, both home and on the road, and they did a tremendous, they came that close to it, that close to being the state champion, and it's no shame to be the runner-up at all. So I congratulate them on a great season. So let's give it up for the men's soccer team as well. Now, our women's cross-country team, they placed second in the state, which is a major accomplishment as well. And this happened on November 20th. And 2 of their runners, Sofia Camacho, Valeria Lozano Gomez, placed 8th and 9th respectively of all the runners in the state. There's tons of runners that participate in these events. So that is a great accomplishment. And then our men's cross-country, they came in 3rd in the state. One of their runners, Isaac Gensel, placed 2nd in the state. Only one other person was faster than him. So congratulations to the team and to Isaac. So we appreciate all of our student athletes and their coaches as well. Their coaches play a big role in this, and you'll hear a little bit more about them later. But now I want to recognize our board president, Erica Padilla-Chavez, and invite her to come to the podium. Thank you.
I am absolutely excited to be here today for a lot of reasons. First, because I always knew that students can not just succeed academically in our classrooms, but out in sports too. And just like Dr. Rodriguez, in the early 1990s, yours truly was a soccer player at Watsonville High School. And I remember how hard it was for us to have a team, a girls team, because we could barely get enough players to play. So I have to tell you girls that watching you Sunday morning, for me and my sisters, we all played soccer, we were crying because we remember the early days where some of us were wishing to play, but we had a hard time finding girls to play. So I want to thank you for inspiring not just those of us who are old, who remember those days, but who inspire all the young girls that were watching you, that are watching you, who are planning also to follow in your footsteps. So congratulations, girls. Very, very, very merited congratulations. And quickly for the boys, que viva el fútbol. I grew up in a soccer family, and my dad taught all his girls to kick that ball, to never quit until our knees gave out. So I just want to thank you for also being pride of the Salinas Valley, and thank you for performing the way you know how, only the best. And to our cross-country teams and runners, my gosh, you know, you have set Hartnell College up high at the state level, and I don't doubt you too will go do great things. The pride that we have for the college is not just through our sports, it's just the people that call the Salinas Valley home. And so I think we all take pride. I think it's so great to see staff being out here today, because I know you feel that pride too, right? So I want to thank the staff who are behind the scenes, making sure that all of our programs, including our athletic programs, are successful. Okay, players, your coaches are amazing, are they not? Let's hear it for your coaches.
Oh, yeah!
And then all of us need to thank our fearless leader in athletics, Danny Teresa. Danny, thank you so much for the great work that you're doing. It's not just pride in the college, it's pride in our communities. We know that the Salinas Valley is home to a wonderful diversity group of people. And it's not often that we get to celebrate collective wins, right? And I know from living down in the Salinas Valley, the people are excited about what you have all accomplished this season, both in soccer, in cross country, and with all of our teams, frankly. So thank you for giving the community such a wonderful opportunity to celebrate in the midst of what's been a very difficult 2 years. So I just want to say that the success that we've had today or this year with our athletic programs, and in particular the state championship win by the girls, is going to go down in history as a very important, momentous occasion for the Salinas Valley. So this isn't just a win for today, it's a win for forever. So I think it's important for us to understand and underscore the important historic year that this has been for our athletic program, which is why we wanted to take some time today to celebrate the accomplishment. One example of how the community is celebrating the success by the team is that the Monterey County Board of Supervisors will designate Tuesday, December 14th as Hartnell Women's Soccer Team Championship Day. And they're going to be acknowledging that.
Yeah! Yeah! Best friends, y'all!
That's going to happen. That's going to happen on Tuesday. And, you know, it just goes to show what I said earlier, that it's not just about the college. The entire community is full of pride, and everyone's trying to demonstrate how to celebrate and enjoy this momentous occurrence. Another example is the certificate of recognition that was given to me here from Senator Ana Caballero. So this is a certificate for our girls who won the championship. Actually, it's for the department, Danny. This belongs up in your wall somewhere in your department, because it's congratulating the athletic department for their success. So again, people are watching, leaders are watching, and they're joining in the celebration. I want to thank Marissa Hernandez for being here representing Senator Ana Caballero. So thank you. Please extend our thanks to Senator Caballero.
Thank you.
And then lastly, I want to share and invite all the student athletes to, if you haven't done so, it's just an invitation. Make note, written note of what this experience has been like for you. Because I promise you down the road, especially when you all move on to represent Hartnell in other places, you're going to look back at that note and you're going to be reminded de que sí se puede, right? So I want to make sure that you know that you have a community here for you no matter where life takes you. And I thank you for showing your Panther spirit wherever you may go. So with that, I'd like to welcome Jane Hernandez, who was our student trustee representative, who has a few words for you today. Thank you. Oh, Jane, just one thing. I want to acknowledge some of our board members who showed up. Margaret Diarigo, thank you so much for making time. And if other colleagues are here, thank you so much for making time. Come on up, Jane.
Thank you, Board President Maria Chavez. First of all, you guys, I am really excited to be here because you guys made everybody so proud. Not only did you show the community, but you showed the entire state that Hartnell has the leaders of tomorrow. And that's thanks to you. Muchas gracias. Y como dijo Erika, sí se pudo, sí se pudo. You guys are amazing. Excuse the language, son unos fregones. Y demostraron that you guys are capable of anything, and I'm pretty sure whatever you guys do in the future, whether join a national team, you guys are gonna do great. You guys, thank you. You guys inspired us. It was really exciting seeing your games. I know a lot of the student body, you know, the updates, we were just on the edge of our seats waiting for that next victory. And you guys, you know, you guys went to the state, so you son fregones. But yeah, but with that, congratulations, and can't wait what you guys keep on doing in the future. And please help us invite our Dean of Athletics, Dan Teresa.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. This is unbelievable, historic time, unprecedented. I've been involved in Hartnell athletics over 50 years, so hopefully I don't give my age, but it's something that people don't realize. We have 7,000, 8,000 students, and we're going against Mount San Antonio College, the women and the men, who have 30,000, 35,000, Cerritos 20,000, and we have 8,000, and we showed what we were all about at Hartnell, and we put Hartnell on the map. It's been on the map, but we really put it on the map to have both teams finish. And then cross country, Chris, what he's done over the last 5-7 years with his teams, it's just amazing to see this, and I'm so proud of the coaches and the students. I just had a blast with the student athletes this last weekend in Southern California. It was a lot of fun to be on the sidelines and just cheer them on, and just it was an amazing time. I want to thank Erica, Jane, and Dr. Rodriguez. All involved in Hartnell Athletics are grateful for this special event in recognition of our team's success this fall. Before I begin with our soccer and cross country teams, I want to recognize achievements of our volleyball and football team. Volleyball made it to the playoffs for the 9th straight year, losing to Feather River, a team that was reached statewide semifinals. Our volleyball team finished 12th in Northern California. Head coach Jamie Pedroza is with us. Jamie and the volleyball team, if you guys can wave, where's Jamie at? And that was with the group of all but one sophomore. So we had all freshmen, so we got them coming back next year. Football team was 4-6 this year, and easily could have been 6-4, 7-3. If you watch some games, they lost a couple overtime games, a 1-point game. They played through a lot of adversity, kept coming back week after week. Coach Collins did a phenomenal job with his staff. Did a great job. So if any football players out there, Coach Collins is in the Northern California state playoffs. They're in Southern Cal also. So he's at all the meetings right now. But congratulations to him and his team. Did a phenomenal job. Good job, football. You know, it's me being a head coach for a long time. I know you're only as good as your assistant coaches. And I'll tell you, our department, I have some phenomenal people that I want to recognize. Athletic trainers, Alex Ritz and Dave Beamer, absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Not only for the teams, but going through the pandemic, I would say they had the toughest job, the trainers, of everything that they had to go through. They did a phenomenal job getting us back on campus and being able to compete again. Also, our athletic counselors, Rich Givens and Erica Michael, thank you, you two, you're phenomenal. Joanne Venegas, Christina Westfall, Rod Ichikawa, student workers and volunteers, thank you very much. Now let's talk about our women's soccer team.
Oh yeah!
This is the first state championship a women's team at Hartnell College has ever won. And you're going back how many years? Over 100 years of Hartnell sports. It's also the first time both Hartnell's men's and women's soccer team represented in the state championship games on Sunday. So it was an unbelievable accomplishment competing on Sunday. After losing their first 2 games, they lost their first 2 games. The women lost the first 2 games. The Panthers went undefeated for 20 games, including 14 shutouts. Head coach Ivan Guerrero was chosen by his fellow coaches as Coach of the Year of the Coast North Conference. Congratulations, Coach.
Yeah! Yeah, Ivan!
The co-players of the year in the conference were sophomores forward Belinda Asensio and Carly Loai. And then we had 3, we just found out, we just had 3 first-team All-Americans. Jada Taylor, Carly Loai, and Belinda Asensio. Congratulations. To win the state championship, they first defeated host. It was nice to see us beat Mount San Antonio College on their own field 2-1 on Friday, and then shut out Cypress, who they lost earlier in the year 2-1. They beat Cypress 3-0. Their season record was 22-2-2. Unbelievable. Please join me in congratulating our women's team 21 state champions.
Yeah! Best friends,
Now I'd like to bring up Coach
women!
Guerrero and the team. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up, ladies.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Hartnell women's soccer, they're my best friends! Woohoo! Scoot in.
All right, as you can see, we have a large group, and it's been everybody sees the championship, which is really nice. But these girls have done so much work throughout 2020, even this year, coming from COVID, the pandemic. It's been a long journey coming. I just want to thank my coaching staff. I mean, Hugo Gonzalez, Miguel Gutierrez. Hugo's an alumni here from Hartnell, so it's really good to see him come back and help us out achieve greatness. But this project started when I got hired back in 2011. I want to thank, even before that, Coach Ortega with the men's, he gave me the opportunity to be his assistant, volunteer, and just learn from him. A few years later, Dan Teresa gave me the chance to build something that I always thought it was possible, but it was never. We just need. When reporters ask me, "What do you think of girls soccer in our area?" I always think it's the diamond in the rough. It just needed polishing, and it was one of the hardest things to do. But we're here now, and this is all to the alumni that came before them. This is all to their hard work. But also, we can't do this without the community. We can't do this without our instructors, our professors, the ones that, you know, sometimes they have to make adjustments for them to their return assignments early. They understand sometimes we have to miss class a little bit, leave a little bit early. Without their support, none of this is possible. Our athletic department, our counselors, Erica and Rich, I don't know how many times I bug you sometimes in odd hours of the day just to help me out and figure out the legibility. Rod Ichikawa, he's a man. He's the one that has us ready. If anything was missing, he figures it out. Right? Our staff, Joanne, they've seen it all. I know right now we see this big championship and it's really nice, but I think the whole work that was put behind this over the past 11 years, it's really made this a lot nicer. But without further ado, I want to introduce each of them one by one. Yes, one by one. But again, thank you to everybody that's here. Thank you to the staff. Thank you to the community. No words are going to be enough to say how much we appreciate everything you've done. And just a little to know, Mi mamá está aquí. She's always been there since day one. I mean, when we got from Mexico in 1990, I never thought we'd be in any stage like this. Being an alumni from here, all the guidance that Coach Alex Golomich provided during my time here and his advice even this weekend, I mean, it's something that I'm gonna take with me forever. There's nothing that, I mean, I can't thank them enough. My family has been amazing. They've been great because they're the ones that always saw me. When I'm out recruiting or this 4-day weekend, we've been doing this for 10 years and my kids and my family, they're the ones that really kind of are there to support me. But I'll have Hugo Gonzalez, our assistant coach, introduce every single one of you, every single one of the players. You'll notice one thing. I want you to pay attention to one thing. We're 100% local. Every single one of these players comes from the community.
Oh yeah.
Not many, especially now with the recruiting and the open recruiting, not many other teams in the state are doing this. We stay true to our beliefs. We stay true to maintain the essence of what a community college is, and we don't want to deviate from that. We're going to keep on doing this with the community athletes, with the student athletes, and with your support. So, Coach Hugo, go ahead.
And now, I would like to present to you our 2021 historic team. Number 1, Mika Mojica. Elisa Solis from Salinas, California. Jaden Carrillo from Gilroy, California. Arlette Fausto from Hollister, California. Sienna Maldonado from Salinas, California. Evelyn Orozco from Salinas, California.
Oh yeah.
Chloe Thompson from Salinas in Home Sweet, Alabama.
Yeah.
Melissa Peinado from Salinas, California. Brianna Bravo from Salinas, California. Dulce Avalos from Greenfield, California. Susana Tejeda from Gonzales, California. Yesenia Tijerina from Salinas, California. Brianna Guerrero from Watsonville, California. Victoria Pelagio from Salinas, California. Kathy Custodio from Seaside, California. Alex Mendoza from Hollister, California. Stephanie Castillo from Hollister, California.
Yeah.
Vanessa Carrillo from Seaside, California. Jasmine Castillo from Watsonville, California. Monique Asensio from Soledad. Jada Taylor from Hollister.
Yeah, Jada. Yeah.
Jocelyn Herrera from Watsonville. Mayvin Molina from Hollister. Carly Loai from Hollister. Vanessa Gonzalez from Watsonville. NC Soto from Salinas. Maria Espinosa from Salinas. Vivian Mendoza from Salinas.
Yeah.
Belinda Asensio from Soledad. Yvette Rojas from Seaside. Katia Cervantes from Salinas. And last but not least, Isabel Martinez from Salinas.
All right, as you can see, 100% local, and it's something we take a lot of pride in. I'm going to introduce to you our team captain, Jada Taylor. But just a quick note about what Dad Teresa said. We have 3 All-Americans in this team, first team All-Americans. if you know sports, that's one of the biggest accomplishments as an athlete that you can get. They were voted among the top 11 players in the entire country. That is, I mean, I was never that good as an athlete. That is something that really stands out. They are going to be recognized in Kansas City, Missouri, January, in front of a big stage, along with all Division I, Division II, Division III athletes. That's one of the biggest accomplishments that a student athlete can have, so congratulate them. And I'll pass it over to Jada Taylor. She's our team captain and our leader, the ones that, she's the glue in our team. She's the one that starts it going, and it's an honor to have coached her over the past 2 years, so thank you.
Yeah! Yeah, Jada!
Hi. Thank you guys for coming out today and supporting all these amazing teams, and I'm especially proud of my team. This year I didn't know how good our team was going to be until we got here, to be honest, because in our spring season it was looking kind of crazy. But we made it here, and I'm super proud of these girls. We've been through our ups and downs with the COVID in the beginning season, and we took our first 2 losses, and that was due to COVID-related reasons. But after that, we bounced back, and we made it here, and I'm super proud of y'all. My journey here has been good as well. I've been dealing with a knee injury, but that hasn't stopped me yet. I had to keep grinding for these girls because they kept grinding for me. And thank you to Coach Ivan, because without him, none of us would be here, really, and Coach Hugo and Miguel coming in this first year. You've been a great addition to the coaching system. And yeah. Okay, but yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah!
Again, this is your 2021 CCC2A Women's Soccer State Champions. Thank you for everything.
Thank you. Woo! I love you, Hartnell Women's Soccer! Yeah!
Thank you, ladies. Congratulations.
Mount San Antonio College, I text Coach Ortega and I told him, when I first was, got full time, his state championship inspired me to beat Mount Sac. And finally,
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming. Huge congrats to the women's soccer team, the men's soccer team, volleyball team, everyone else who was announced. Sorry, I did not expect to be talking with this much people. Just want to start off by saying that it was a super hard season during COVID. I didn't think I was going to come back. I don't think a lot of us thought we were going to come back and be this successful. It was a very challenging season, I think, just because we knew we were going to be up there and we wanted to win. Unfortunately, we came short, but this is a very talented and successful and hardworking team. I'm super happy that I came out this season and I got to perform with them. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to think of what to say. We are, so Faith Mora, Mariachenko, and I are crossovers from the 2019 state competing team where we placed 4th. Unfortunately, we came short that year, and I think for us it means a lot that we placed 2nd this year with such a young team. I'm just feeling a lot of gratitude and feeling very thankful that all of us decided to keep competing and work hard besides only meeting 3 days a week, which is not really a lot compared to what you need to do for any sport, really. So all of us are on our own, doing our own thing, commuting, working, dealing with classes, personal struggles, and I'm just super proud and super happy that we're able to overcome all of that and get 2nd. Obviously, 1st is a lot better, I guess, but still 2nd. I mean, we made history again, so I'm really proud of this team and proud of everyone else, and also the men's team. They also made history placing 3rd. A men's team has never placed higher than 4th at state, so that's a really big deal. So thank you, everyone.